Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and I'm the host of the show. I want to thank all our listeners who have connected with the show over the years, almost 800,000 people in 32 countries, and we continue to publish the stories of entrepreneurship every week, thanks to my team. This week, the whole show is being hosted by the law firm of Tarlow, Breed, Hart, and Rodgers up at the Prudential Center. And that means that my co-host for the week is our litigation reporter, Mark Furman. Hello, Mark.
Hi, Jeffrey. Great to be with you this week.
Thank you very much. Mark, as we decided to sort of focus on attorneys for the week, the next person is Dan Capobianco. I hope I got that right, from Daniel Capobianco Law Firm, the offices of. And we're going to talk about Donald Trump and the IRS today, correct?
Partially correct.
Right. First, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I have an office in the financial district downtown Boston, and I'm a sole practitioner, which means I don't have a boss, and I run my own office. I'm a CPA and a lawyer. I have a master's in tax, and I've been doing this quite some time. I started my career in the Big 8 accounting firm. Then I went on my own, and I've been that way ever since.
Dan, what are the big issues coming up with the new administration coming into power in Washington in the tax world?
Well, I don't like to really sound like I'm making a political statement, but I've been doing taxes for so long, it starts to look like a repeat of the same movie. So the political platform is lower taxes, get rid of the estate tax, put everybody back to work. And it all sounds really good. In fact, some of the
headline is good.
The headline's good, the taglines. The three major selling points of the Trump tax plan is broaden the tax base, which essentially means, just by picking an example, if you make $50,000 or less, you pay no tax. So that's widening the bottom of the pyramid of the tax base. The other is dropping the top rate from 39.6% down to 33%. All right, so that's a 6% tax savings if you're in the top 5% of the United States. The third leg of it is getting rid of the estate tax. And again, we've heard that story before back in the Bush administration. That was the selling point of his campaign. They did repeal the estate tax for exactly 1 year. During that 1 year, about 10 billionaires died, and those families saved a tremendous amount of money, and then the estate tax came back on the books. So, having said that, we now have a Republican president with a Republican-controlled Congress, and it's going to be an interesting process to watch, because just because the president wants something doesn't necessarily mean Congress is going to agree with him. And the political process is a bit nasty. It's more like a meat grinder. So whatever goes in the front doesn't really resemble what comes out on the back end.